Hey guys, hope everyone's doing good. I wanted to do a quick review of the iTouchless trash can. 13 gallons is the one that I got from Amazon. But the size is not really going to matter because we're going to be kind of primarily focusing on the actual, the sensor technology that's available with this product. So to give you guys a quick background, within about 3 months of having this trash can, I pretty much made the decision that I'm no longer going to use the sensor technology to open the lid and close it. I'm just pretty much going to do it myself. It's just, something, it wasn't for me. The whole sensor thing was not convenient. It didn't work out for me. I didn't like it at all. So I made the decision I'm no longer going to use it. Now, I noticed that, we'll call this entire thing the lid. So the lid has a bunch of, crevices and little holes. And, it's like a bunch of little spots over here. And, dirt gets over here. It's just a lot of crevices, a lot of crevices. And sometimes when you have kids over and or even you're just using it yourself, this lid gets really dirty and it becomes really annoying to clean. So what I used to do is I used to just get sort of like a wet napkin and then try to get into the little the little crevices and clean those up, but it was a hassle and it was honestly disgusting. So what I figured was, since I'm not going to be using the whole touch technology, what I'll do instead is I'll pretty much just take this thing to the backyard and then I'll hose it down. I'll spray it with some sort of what's the word? I'll spray it with some sort of Windex or some sort of bleach based product, like a corrosive, So I'll spray this thing with a corrosive. Let it sit for about maybe 30 seconds or so, and then I'll just hose the whole thing down. I would get my hose. I would hose the inside, all over it, and then I would, flip it on its back, and then clean over here, clean the bottom. No discrimination. Literally, I didn't care if the water got into the battery compartment. I didn't care if the water got into the AC outlet. I honestly didn't care about that. So, I've been doing this for a while now. I've honestly lost count how many times I've washed this thing. And I really liked it because it would come out to be very clean, and I didn't really have to go down there and scrub anything, which I just thought it was gross. So now the question is this thing still gonna work after me washing it so many times? Now, of course, the last time I've washed this thing was 2 weeks ago. So it's had plenty of time to dry. So I put some batteries in there, and we're going to take a look and see if this thing works. So we're going to click the switch on. Oh, there you go. Red light is on. Now let's see if the sensor works. Yep, sensor works. So the close button works. The open button works. Then I think it closes on its own, if I remember correctly. Let's see. I don't know if it closes on its own or not, but when I click close, it does close. Now when I click open, it opens. Close, it closes. Sensor's working fine. Let's close it again. So it's working good. I'm just not 100% sure if this thing is supposed to close on its own or not. Yeah, it looks like maybe it is supposed to do that. So let's move away so I'm not hitting the sensor. So yeah. So maybe I was, very close to the sensor, so that's why it was not closing. But let's try that one more time. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna stand a little far away. So you see it starts blinking red, which means I think it's trying to indicate that it's gonna be closing soon. So as you guys can see, it's working perfectly fine. So if you guys want to wash this thing, you know, go ahead and do it. Seems mine's working fine. You know, but keep in mind, if you do wash it, you are I'm like 99.9% sure you are going to be voiding your warranty. So you are gonna avoid the 1 year manufacturer's warranty that's standard in the United States, and then anything extra that you know, that the manufacturer is also providing, that's also probably gonna be voided. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna want people to wash this and then say it's not working. Let me turn this off. There you go. So wash at your own risk. For me, it's working. I'm never planning on using this touchless thing, regardless. But I thought I'd just, you know, show it to you guys. I guess I might as well just do a full review while I'm at it. So the problem that I have with this is the lid kind of makes the actual opening, you know, like the actual trash can, the bin, it's a little bit wider than this, you know, because look how thick this is, you know. So I sometimes, like, you know, I'll even, like, you know, remove this sometimes and then put stuff in there. So this is essentially how the trash can looks like. For you to actually empty the trash can, it's not so easy. And I'll kind of try to show you guys what I mean. So you first remove this. You first remove the lid, and then there was a plastic thing that would come, like a ring, that came with it. I accidentally threw it out, but you take the ring out too. And then I'm using a 33-gallon bag, but this is a 13-gallon trash can. So I'm just using a bigger bag because that's what I have available for the best price. So as you guys can see, it's not really, you know, there's still plenty of room, but I mean, at this point, it's gonna be really difficult to actually remove this. I'm a pretty strong guy, and I have a really hard time, you know, removing my trash from this from this trash can. It just gets stuck. It gets stuck fairly easily. So keep that in mind. Now they do have like four holes that they have poked at the bottom. I mean, I don't know how much they're helping, but it's still, you know, kind of hard. So you're not really going to be filling 13 gallons of trash in this thing, you know. So realistically, you want to, you know, maybe empty this, especially if you have a hard time removing it. You want to empty this maybe at like a little bit over the halfway point, so that way it's easier to remove it. A lot of times what I need to do is I need to, like, with one hand, you know, hold this thing up, and then with the other end, like, shimmy out the, you know, the bag. So from that standpoint, it's pretty annoying, but whatever, you know, it's not that big of a deal. And then, yeah, that'll be it, guys. I hope you have a good day.